now the time to buy Erling Haaland, and can we really give Verts one more week? Well, the experts have spoken with their team reveals for FPL Gameweek 5 and the deal sheet. Help me get this one to 1,000 likes and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. It was a very respectable 80 points for the experts team in Game Week 5. That gives us another green arrow up to 2.4 million in the world. Not a bad place to be this early into the season. We did bench some points, including Dubravka, Anderson and Esteve. Sanchez only got the 2-pointer. Van de Ven was the big return in the defence though, and we also got returns out of Richards and Virgil van Dijk. In the midfield, Salah captain, delivered late. Semenyo, the transfer in, came up trumps, as did Ndai with an attacking return. João Pedro in the attack. Mateta, the other transfer in, did blank though. If we have a look at how the leaderboard is looking then, the experts team is up to 21st in this leaderboard. It's Mahmoud Al Zubi though, still out in front, 79 points in Game Week 4. That's Salah Haaland combo really helping him, 12k in the world. We also saw Ali FPL Guns, who won FPL 3 seasons ago, bench boosted in Game Week 4 for 99 points, including 12 bench points. Haaland captain, he's now second in the league. Are you beating the experts team? Where would you finish in this top 10? Let me know in the comments. Just one free transfer then for the experts team going into Game Week 5. $500,000 in the bank, no real issues. Unsurprisingly, it's at this point that the experts are going with patience, 80% voting to roll that free transfer, 20% saying to sell. I imagine next week though, we will see some big moves. Game Week 6 feels like a really big swing in terms of fixtures form. The patience is running out. In terms of transfers in, well, obviously 80% were saying to roll. 10% of the votes go to Man City's Phil Foden. Remember, the experts currently own only no Man City players in their team, which is a bit of a concern. Obviously Arsenal away this week though, and 10% voting to transfer in Spurs' Xavi Simon. Let's have a look then at how this experts team sets up for Game Week 5 before our attention turns to the deal sheet. News coming out of Chelsea yesterday that Sanchez could be a rotation risk, but he does get the nod for Manchester United away ahead of Dubravka, with Nottingham Forest at home. Having two goalkeepers is going to help though if he does see some rotation. In the back line, we've got Virgil van Dijk for the Merseyside derby. Richards again. Palace have got 3 clean sheets in 4. Neco Williams gets the nod ahead of Van de Ven and Esteve, who both drop to the bench. And we have got a strong front 8. It is a 3-4-3 formation once again this week. Salah and Verts for that Merseyside derby, along with Semenyo and Anderson, and Ndai dropping to the bench in that fixture. And the front 3, Watkins gets the nod once again, Sunderland away. João Pedro travelling up to Manchester United, and Mateta away at West Ham. I did, of course, ask the experts as well who to captain. 100% of the vote went to Salah. Semenyo gets the vice-captain. 20% of the experts were interested in the bench boost this week. That is something worth considering in your own team as well. But we are going to keep that full complement of chips at least for one more week. Looking at the deal sheet then, and top of the buy list, Antoine Semenyo keeps his place. 40% owned now in the game, with 5 attacking returns in the first 4 game weeks. Newcastle at home, Leeds away, Fulham at home in the next 3. Now is still a great time to buy him. He's up to 7.5 million, but he is still a steal at that price tag. Also on the buy list, Erling Haaland. He always starts the season fast. This season is no different. Great over the international break for Norway as well. Arsenal away, a bit of a tricky entry point, but after that it's Burnley at home, Brentford away, Everton at home, Aston Villa away. If you haven't got a plan for Haaland this week, that may be okay, but next week you will need one. And another player on the buy list, this raised an eyebrow from me at the very least, is Jack Grealish, ahead of that Merseyside derby. 4 assists from 3 starts. Obviously, Everton failed to score against Aston Villa last time out, but he is a player banging form. Some good underlying numbers as well, so maybe now is the time to engage. Moving on to the monitor list, a player that popped up with a big goal in Game Week 4 was Phil Foden. First goal of the season for him, first goal for a while. He's on the monitor list. If he does well in the Champions League tonight and maybe a good performance against Arsenal, at 8 million, back on the radar. Remember, he was player of the season a couple of seasons ago. He could be a steal. Another player on the monitor list is Liverpool's Alexander Isak. Again, he wasn't even in the squad for Burnley away. Whether he plays significant minutes in the Merseyside derby, I don't know. So he is a monitor for now, but, you know, people on wildcard come game week 6 might be looking at him at 10.4 million. The final player on the monitor list is Chelsea's Moise Caicedo. 2 goals so far this season, defensive contribution points. He's picked those up in 3 of his 4 fixtures. 5.6 million, 29 points. He is looking like a bit of a bargain. The word is to monitor for Manchester United away, maybe buy ahead of Brighton at home. I currently don't have any Chelsea attackers in my team. Maybe he does become an option. Now, when it comes to the sell list, he's still in the experts team for at least 1 more week, but Florian Wirtz, what a disappointment. 4 wins for Liverpool, the most goals scored of any team in the Premier League over the first 4 game weeks. Wirtz, absolutely nothing. A couple of clean sheet points, no defensive contribution points. He has been disappointing. I'm personally holding, the experts holding in their team, but there are a few of the experts that are really clamouring to sell this man now. I'm personally going to give him 1 more week. Also on the sell list, a player in my team, Ollie Watkins. Aston Villa still have not scored a goal in the opening 4 game weeks of the season, which seems crazy. Watkins' underlying numbers were okay. They have gone off the boil a little bit. That is a bit of a concern. Also on the sell list, having had back-to-back blanks and with Isak now breathing down his neck for a start, Ekitike. Personally, if I had him, I'd hold him for Everton at home, but the experts' advice is to sell or at least be looking for that route out. Do you agree then with the experts' advice on this deal sheet? Let me know in the comments. Let me know as well whether you're beating the experts team, where you'd be in that top 10. Make sure to like this one, subscribe to the channel as well, and hit the notify button, because on Friday I'll be going live at 1 o'clock with all the updates from the managers' press conferences. Thank you for watching.